Welcome to episode 6 of BrewMaster. So, let's take a look at our Brewers Quarterly and see what Jeff has for us today. Greetings, Brewer! You should be hearing from Rosa, a fellow quarterly contributor who's usually at the heart of any events going on in the community. Rosa is just one of several brew club members keen to make the most of your brewing prowess. I've introduced you to the world of brewing. They'll help you continue your journey towards mastery. My final request is that you continue to hone your craft, complete jobs, experiment, get creative, and take your time. Brewing is an art, but it's also a hobby that, like a good beer, should be savored. And our looks like our goal is to reach mastery level of connoisseur, and we're going to get a reward of an antique brewing kettle. Looks more like a witch's cauldron than modern brewing equipment. This kettle has seen many a brewing day. Kind of looks cool, actually. And here's Rosa. Hey brewer, just been telling me all about your brewing exploits, and no way I'm going to let him keep your talents to himself. I love nothing more than getting people together, and a freshly brewed beer is a great excuse for that. Who would have guessed? So I'd like to introduce an exciting addition to the Brewers Quarterly competitions. There'll be a new one every year, with the results announced at the end of winter. There's some fantastic prizes on offer, but for me, the best part will be seeing and trying all of the brewing community's creations. Also, you didn't hear this from me, but the competition's judge has a weakness for caramel. Enter a competition, and our rewards will be a stainless steel pot medium. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be entering our first competition. So here's our jobs for today, and as you can see, the competition tab has opened up, so we'll be taking a look at that. But one of our jobs is requirements. No flavor note is above strength 4. We have to have one that contains at least 3 flavor notes, and our bonus requirement contains at least 6 flavor notes. Jeff's tip, contributed by yeast, increase with the flavors contributed by yeast increase with the amount of fermentable sugars consumed. And then for a cozy, oh yeah, let me read the description over here. Home and Hearth are on the lookout for a beer with a subtle, complex flavor. Profile. Brewers Quarterly readers are invited to submit any brews that fit the bill. So it doesn't matter what kind of a beer we brew. They don't care if it's an IPA, a blonde ale, uh, a stout. They don't care. Um, they just care that the flavor note is not above a 4. It contains at least 3 flavor notes, and the bonus requirement has at least 6 flavor notes. Um, our rewards would be 3 mastery levels here. Our reputation will go by 30. We'll get a whopping 150 beer tokens, and our bonus would be 150. 15 reputation points. Um, our second job here. Our second job here is a cozy kick, home and hearth, and a beer with a warming kick. Such are the essential comforts espoused by local brewery Home and Hearth. They've invited homebrewers to help with the third tenet by providing their coziest high ABV brew. And ABV is the alcohol by volume. So, requirements. The batch size has to be small. ABV is at least 5%. And bonus requirement, ABV is between 5 and 6%. Jeff's tip, adding more grains will increase a beer's ABV. In a pinch, extra corn sugar can be added before the conditioning stage to similarly boost ABV. So, our rewards for this one is we'll get a mastery level. We'll get 20 reputation points. we'll get a porcelain plate with a looks like a hop design on it. And if we meet the bonus requirements, we will get an extra bonus mastery level. Now, as usual, we always go for the bonus requirements. Now, up until this point, all of our jobs have been a straightforward difficulty, meaning um, not easy, but not hard either. This will be our first challenging job. So this will be interesting. Now let's take a look at this competition. So, stoutest of hearts. It's strong, it's dark, it may be unsuitable for lactose intolerance. It's stout. Join hop culture in a competition to brew the best stout with judging in winter. Entry requirement: brew any style in the category stout. Judge preferences: likes dark and roasted and malty and sweet to be balanced. Prefers extremely dark stouts. Relishes a trace of chocolate. And we also know that from what we were told by what's her name, that he also likes a trace of caramel. Now, our first place, if we get first place here, we will get six mastery points. We will get a whopping 300 beer tokens. We will get a Hop Culture logo cosmetic glass, and we'll get that coveted first place trophy. So, this is what we're going to want. Our difficulty is challenging, and we have to have this submitted by winter, and it's like, what, fall right now or something like that. So, let's take a look at our recipes. So, we have the American Stout. Our ABV is at a 5.9%. So for our first job, right here, where our job, where the ABV has between 5 and 6%, this one, it's cutting it close, but it would work. And what we could do to kind of bring it down. Oops. What we could do to bring down that ABV down a little bit, as you can see with Jeff's tip, adding more grains will increase a beer's ABV. So what we could do with this one is we could lower those grains just a pinch, and that would bring down that ABV down just a little bit to kind of um give us a little bit of a safety net so that we're not cutting it so close, and we would definitely be within that 5 and 6 range. Let's take a look at the second recipe. So our second recipe also looks like it's some kind of stout. It is American Black Ale. ABV is a whopping 7.28%. So obviously this will not um, match the job profile at all. So let's look at that first job. So our first job has to have 3 flavor notes and at least 6 flavor notes, but no flavor is above 4. So let's go back over here. So over here is our flavor notes. So this one already isn't going to work because we got a 10.10 flavor note here. We got a 6.62 here. So all these flavor notes, if we hover over here in the little pop-up box here, whoops, in the little pop-up box here, we can see all the different flavor notes. Several of them are above a 4. So it's not going to meet this job requirement because we can't have anything. Oh, wait. Um, we gotta have at least 6 flavor notes. Okay, so actually it would work for this one because I think I was thinking about the competition. No, okay. I was thinking about something else. Never mind. Okay, so we gotta have at least 6 flavor notes. Okay, we don't have to worry about any of this. So we don't care. Okay, so we gotta have at least 6 flavor notes. So let's go back here. So if we start, let's take a look at this one. So Let's see here. Let's count off our flavor notes. We got toasty, we got chocolate, we got floral, pine, caramel, cookie. That's 6 right there. Jobs, at least 6 flavor notes. So theoretically, this American Stout would fulfill the subtle notes. Um, oh no, wait. I'm sorry. This is what I was thinking about. No flavor note is above strength 4. Okay. I knew I saw that somewhere. So yeah. This one is not going to work. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, again, this one not going to work. So, let's hit the tab button. Let's go into our recipes and let's start looking at what we got here. All right. Okay, definitely not going to work. Definitely not going to work. Nope. Getting closer. I think we looked at all these already. Yeah, nope. 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 Strong ale. Nope. Wheat beer. Nope. English style bitter. Why, this doesn't have anything. So, what we can do is we can create our own recipe and we can kind of, so let's create our own recipe. And this would be a good time to, kind of see how our recipe work, how to create a recipe, a custom recipe. And actually, if we look at the story objectives in the left hand corner, we've already completed the one requirement, which is to reach that mastery level of connoisseur. So we're already halfway there. So all we got to really do is enter that competition. We can just coast on into the next season, and we are actually in the summer season. So um we have plenty of time to enter that competition, but we can't really progress into the next season until we do enter the competition. All right, so let's take the jobs. All right, so let's do the easy one first. All right, so we determined that this recipe would fit the job. So let's go into our catalog. We'll go to pinned recipes. And I have no coins. Oh, I was going to say I have no coins. No, I have 360 coins. Okay. I was about to flip out there. Okay. So let's start adding stuff to our cart. What do we need to make? What can we do to put this beer in your tummy? All right. Let's check out. All right. Let's get out our mash tun. Pop that lid off. Now, like I said, we're gonna lower the amount of grains that we're putting into our American Stout. We're gonna lower the grains just by a little bit, just to bring down that ABV just by a little bit, to kind of give us a little bit of a wiggle room, so that if something does happen, like in the conditioning phase and the fermentation phase, um, that way we don't go over that 6% ABV and we have to throw out the beer. So we're going to kind of bring it down a little bit to kind of give us a little bit of some breathing room a little bit. So we need Irish Stout. And we need American Pilsner. And we need Triumph. And we need Pale Chocolate. And we need Black Patent. Alright, so let's get to brewing. Okay, so we need 400 of Black Patent. Let's go with 350. Close enough. Alright. Pale chocolate, we need 140. Let's go with 120. Oh well. So we went over with that one. Alright. Triumph, we need 120. Let's try and aim for about 150. Alright. We'll go a little under. American Pilsner, we need 170. We are going to go with 145 to make up for the pale chocolate that we went over. Oh, right on the money. And for the Irish Stout, let's go with 190. Alright, close enough. Alright, so that's done. So now we're going to boil our water, which I should have already had going, but like a doofus, as usual, I did not. Alright. Alright, so we gotta get this up to 77 degrees. Alright. We add 10. Alright. And now we wait the hour and trying to keep this at 65. So we gotta go to about 12:37. Alright. That was actually a lot easier than normal. Okay, so now we're going to perform our mash out. So we gotta get this up to 100 degrees, which it's pretty much there already. Alright. Our water is foaming and frothing. Let's pop this off. And we're going to pour in our 11 liters. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? We appreciate Gimmer. That's who. Oops. Alright, we're going to dump out our excess water. Alright, we're going to pour our wort into the brew container. We're going to pop that in there. We're going to heat this bad boy up until it's 100 degrees. And now we're going to get our wort, our hops. So we need Marauder. We need 10 grams of Marauder. Alright, let's hunt down our Marauder. And we need 10 grams. Now we also need to add some other ingredients to our brew, so we need to get cocoa powder and some coffee powder. Alright, cocoa powder. And coffee. And my sister would probably love this one because she is addicted to coffee. Alright, let's get this up to 100 degrees. And you can see that it is starting to boil already. And there it is, up to 100 degrees. It is boiling. We're going to add our hops. And we are going to boil this for 50 minutes. So we're going to go to 2147. Alright. We're going to add in our other ingredients. So we're going to add in our cocoa powder. So we're going to add in 60 grams of cocoa powder. Alright. And then we're going to add in 100 grams of coffee. Alright. And then let's get our other hops out, which we need Diodorus. 40 grams of Diodorus. Wait, was that 100 grams of Diodorus? There's 40 grams of Diodorus. For some reason I was thinking 100. I was like, that doesn't seem right. And 40 of Trohi, or however you pronounce it. Alright. So we're going to pop these in for another 10 minutes. Alright. We're going to remove our hops. We're going to cool our wort down, which we have our immersion cooler. And I need another hose. Alright, let's connect our hoses up. Turn it on. And let's start cooling this down, and we can see that our temperature is going down quite rapidly. So we are working on cooling this down to 20 degrees. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Let's come down a little bit more. Alright, good enough. Alright, we'll turn that off. We'll detach our tubes. And we will remove the immersion coil. We'll take two. We'll plop that back in there. You can come over here. Give me a fermentation container. We're gonna transfer you to a fermentation container. Alright, now we're gonna add in our yeast, which is our San Diego yeast, or our San Diego Yale, ale, not Yale, ale. Which has got a nice yellowish color to it. Alright, and now we're gonna ferment this for 15 days. Alright. Let's add in our sugar, 200 grams. Now, it said that in a pinch, if we look, it said flavors contributed. Oh, no, wait. Over here, it said adding more grains will increase a beer's ABV. In a pinch, extra corn sugar can be added before the conditioning stage to similarly boost ABV. So let's take a look at the X-ray. So if we look at our ABV, our current ABV is at 5.39%. So we're still well within that 5 and 6%. So I think we're safe to add in, I think we're safe to add in the full, around the full 200 grams. I don't think we're gonna, I think if we add in the full 200 grams, I don't think we're gonna go over the 6%. I might add in just a little bit less than the 200. But we'll see. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna err on the side of caution. I'm going with that much. Alright. Transfer to a conditioning container. One conditioning container. I need a tube. Connect the tube. See, I don't know if if we need to wait for the undissolved. I've never figured out if we have to wait for that undissolved to kind of go down or not. I've never waited. See, already we're at 5.4%. I mean, we can, I guess, I mean, I don't know. Anyone who brews beer in real life, tell me if we should wait for that undissolved to go down or whatnot. But I'm gonna go ahead and pour. I'm gonna go ahead and pour in there. So we're gonna speed up time just to make this go faster. Is there any liquid in there? There is still liquid in there. Alright. Alright, let's plop the tube over there. There's our conditioning. We're gonna clean that out because we're gonna probably use that later on. Does this need to be cleaned? Yes, it does. Alright. Now let's condition this for 21 days. Alright. Let's take a look. ABV 5.83%. We should be well within that 5 and 6% for our job. We should be golden. Let's take a look. It's definitely a nice stouty color, that's for sure. Alright. Hazy. Yeah, look at that. Alright, let's see how many all flavors we got in here. Oh, we really need to bring that down. We seriously need to bring that down better. Alright, so. Alright. Continue. ABV 5.83%. We're between that 5 and 6% we needed to be. American Stout 81%. This style matches both your pinned recipe and the requirement of an activity such as a job, competition, or story stage. So we are good. Alright, so we're going to name this Gimmer's American Stout. Alright, let's keep it in that Belgian bottle. Why not? And I think there's even a stout glass. Yep, there's our stout glass. Alright, and we'll throw it in our normal label. And, beer name text. Where's the... Isn't there one to make the size? I guess they did an update, so I guess they changed a lot of it there. Alright, so. And look at that, we met every single requirement. We met both of the requirements and the bonus requirement. So we are good to go. We didn't get any beer tokens for that one, but that's okay. We're going to submit that beer and we're going to hit continue. And we got our little commemorative bottle that we will just take over into our living room and plop right there on our shelf. Alright, so now we gotta look at this one. This job is going to be challenging. For this job, we have to basically create a custom recipe here. So to do that, we're gonna have to look at all of our ingredients, see what we have. We can't have a flavor note go above a 6. So let's see what we have, see what we can work with. If we have to go into our catalog and ingredients and maybe buy like, you know, different ingredients, we can do so. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out like what to do, what to buy. We may even have to, we could also say, like this one right here, common. Flavor notes, none of it above a 4. So we could use this. This would work probably as a bittering hop pretty well. Let's see, what else do we have? This one would work as well. This Steora. That would work. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, here's our bittering hops down here. Alright, so here's our bittering hops. So we can't use ingot. Herbal above that 4 threshold. We can use Heracles. Pepper and citrus is hitting that 4 threshold, so we'd have to be careful, but we could use it. Commodore, the herbal and orange notes are right over that threshold. Cluster, we can use cluster. The cluster goes right over, it hits it, so we could save some money and use cluster. And we could also use Akhenaten, which adds in several different flavor notes, and none of them come. It gives us some breathing room in case we go over. Since none of them hit 4. Let's take a look at the job. So we got to have at least 6 flavor notes. So we want something that has a lot of different flavor notes so that we can maximize our flavor notes while at the same time making sure that we're not going over. So let's go back into our catalog here. Let's go back into our ingredients. So if we use this, so we got herbal, earthy, resin, citrus, and floral. All right, so let's take a look at. Let's see here. There was a couple up here we could have used. Alright, so we can use common that has floral, sauce, and herbal. Does this have floral, sauce, or herbal? It has herbal. Which one was it that we were looking at? I gotta pay more attention to what. There we go. Okay, so herbal is at a 3, and floral is at a 4. Okay, so which one is the common? Okay, so common has floral, sauce, and herbal. If we were to use Akhenaten, because it's got herbal with a 3 in it, and we were to use common, it's going to add in another 3 herbal, pushing that herbal up to a 6. So we don't want to use common and Akhenaten, but let's take a look at this one, the Steora. The Steora, it's got several different flavors in here. So does this have, what's this have? It's got herbal and earthy. Does this have herbal and earthy in it? Yes. So we couldn't use that, but this one only has, it wasn't that one. It's one that we already have, wasn't it? Yeah, earthy and floral. Cluster has just earthy and floral in it. So earthy and floral. Okay, so floral's got 4 over here. Okay, earthy's got 2. What's this one got for earthy? Earthy's at a 4, so that would really put it over for earthy. So we couldn't use that one. Um, let's see here. What can we do? Now we could also, we don't have to use all hops. We could also go in. We also have access to grains. Did I go into the right one here? We have malts that we can use. So if we were to use malts, okay, this has a chocolate malt flavor note of 3. So like this would add a flavor an added flavor note of a 3. We also have to remember our yeast has flavor notes as well. So we gotta watch out for our flavor notes with our yeast, because yeast has flavor notes as well. Now we could use this Coppola. Whoops, I think I purchased that by mistake. So we could use Coppola lager, as it has no flavor notes. It's no flavor notes. Let's see here. This one has an ester flavor note of 2. Ooh, bubblegum. Let's see here. Why would you want a flavor note of a horse blanket? That just does not sound. That just doesn't sound good. Alright. So, we have to. This one also has an Albion Ale 1, has no flavor notes. So that's another one we could use. And it does add in a couple of standard flavors. Standard flavors we're not worried about. Standard flavors can be as high as it wants. It's only the flavor notes that we're worried about right now. So, let's look at our malts here. We could do a malt. You know what? Let's look at our recipes here real quick. Let's look at some of our recipes. Now, our recipes, like, if we go into our wheat beer here, Vienna Crystal. Let's take a look at this here. Vienna Crystal. Okay, so we can't use that. We can't use that. No. 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 Let's take a look at something here. Let's take a look at something here real quick. Alright, we definitely can't use that one. Alright, so we definitely don't have a beer that, you know, is like a ready-made like recipe. So we're definitely gonna have to come up with one that is basically, you know, we're just gonna have to wing it here and see what we can come up with. Let's see here. Let's take a look at something here. I want to look at some of these hops. Marauder, Blackwood, Benue. Marauder, Blackwood, Benue. Marauder, Blackwood, Whoops. Okay. Green and biscuit. And sweet, malty and sweet. Nutty, biscuit, caramel. Green, biscuit. Biscuit was 3, 4. So you don't want too many of the base malts in here. Is there anything in the crystal malts that's low? And anything? No. What about other malts? Oh. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Alright, I think we got something here. Alright, so we're gonna buy American. We're gonna buy Auroric Val. We're gonna buy smoked malt. And yeah. Actually, let's go in here one more time. And I'm gonna buy that. Alright. Alright. And we got our porcelain plate. Let's put out our porcelain plate. There's our porcelain plate. Look at our porcelain plate. Alright. So. Okay. We need our mash tun. Okay, so here comes the tricky part. We are going to basically we are going to create a custom recipe, but we're going to basically edit one. So we're not going to make a recipe from scratch. We're going to we're going to take a recipe and we're going to take the recipe. We're going to make one from complete and total scratch here. I mean, we're going to edit one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into recipes. We're going to go to wheat beer. We're going to take the dunk list. We're going to click on this little pencil mark here that says edit recipe. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so we're going to change the name to Gimmers. Whoops. Gimmers. Oh, I guess it doesn't take. Okay. Custom wheat beer. Let's see if they fixed the bug, because there was a bug where if you click on this, it didn't save right. So let's see if they fixed it. Ooh, they did. All right. So we're gonna go into instructions. We're gonna keep all of this, but we are going to edit some of this. So, let's see here. We are going to take out the steepable grain. Delete instruction. Delete instruction. We are going to delete this instruction. We're going to delete, oops. We're going to delete that instruction. And I think I accidentally deleted an instruction. I didn't mean to. So we are going to add instruction. So we're going to add ingredient type for time and ingredient name. No, we're going to add ingredient type, container, ingredient name. This is the one we want. So we're going to click on ingredient type. We're going to add grain. We're going to click on grain. Oops. No. I'm going to hit cancel. Container, mash tun, and ingredient name. Okay. So here's where we're going to add in our names. I forgot the names of the ones that we saved. So we're going to hit confirm. As must be filled out. Oh, great. Okay. So we're gonna oh, what was it? What was it that we wanted? I should have written it down, huh? I think it was Triumph, wasn't it? Oh, look at that! It gives us okay. That's at least something, I guess. I don't know if it was American Pale Ale we were adding in or not. I'm just going to put that in there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's hit confirm for now, and let's hit, I think it was this one that it messed up. Let's find out. Created recipes. Hey, look at that! Yeah, there was a bug where it wasn't saving custom recipes, right? Alright, so so we're about out of time for today. We'll finish up. We kind of ran over for this one. Usually for BrewMaster, we do half-hour episodes. We're already at like an hour for this one, so we'll finish up. For our next episode, we'll finish this job, and we will probably do the competition. Just because these two are more difficult because we have to custom create the recipes and everything. So if you made this far in our episode, you obviously are enjoying our content. Consider liking the channel and liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It does help me out tremendously, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.